Okay. Okay, we're ready for this fight, I'm pretty sure. Double checked everything. We have some guys that are itemless, that is for a good reason. Let me double check that everything's looking good here. We're using the sticky barb for the first time. Yeah, everything's looking okay here. Okay. So I have a plan for this grunt. What up? I have a plan for this grunt. I don't really have a plan for the next grunt. Crunch stream, oh boy. We are cooking and Run and Bun. So there are 7 fights left in Magma Hideout. I have 4 of the 7 planned. And unfortunately, it's like every single other fight. So I'm going to have to like plan the next fight. I don't have the next fight planned really. This fight is... V-Strips is in the chat. V-Strips is furious. I sacked Excadrill earlier. Excadrill will just one-shot this guy. Without Excadrill, I need to fake out Overheat. So I think I have a Life Orb, I hope. Yeah. So we're going to fake out. And then this guy is just dead to Overheat. Ape gang, we're using the ape. Even in this game, Infernape is overpowered. This should be Cinderace coming in. It's going to eat its Misty Seed, which I don't really care about. And so, I have won 4 games. Radical Red, Lucid, and Emerald Imperium twice. And in all 4 times, I've taken advantage of Generation 6 Protean. This guy has Generation 6 Protean. It is a very, very busted ability. Right now, he's clicking Acrobatics. We're going to go into Hamilton on that. Hamilton is holding the Sticky Barb. So we're going to give the Sticky Barb to this Cinderace. And that's going to nerf his Acrobatics damage, because now he has an item. Now he's clicking Low Kick. We're going to go to Grand Bull on the Low Kick. This fight is really annoying because there's a Muck with Pursuit. So I'm trying to like kill this Cinderace without baiting the Muck in. And it's very challenging. Also, I want the Sticky Barb back, because if I don't get the Sticky Barb back, I lose it forever. And I kind of want it back. So now this has to be your fire move. We're going to go to Itemless Barraskewda on the fire move. I DRXX. And with this guy being a fire type, he should just be dead to flip turn. Flip turn has to make contact, right? Flip turn better make contact, otherwise I lose my sticky barb for forever. Flip turn does make contact, so I'm hoping I flip turn, which kills fire type Cinderace, and I'm hoping I steal the sticky barb back. Give me the sticky barb. Easy. It stays that second type, exactly. It stays, yeah. Gen 9 Protean is so much nerfed, and so dealing with that guy, my Protean user is a Kecleon, and Kecleon is very, very, very slow. So dealing with Greninjas with Protean, Cinderaces with Protean, this game only goes up to Gen 8, so there's no Meowscaradas here. It's its own thing. So there's a Muck with Pursuit. There's a Muck with Explosion. I don't want to bait in Muck, so I'm going to go into Magnezone here. Magnezone is going to avoid the Muck and instead bait in Drampa. I made these plans like yesterday, so I kind of forget exactly the exact details, but this Drampa, Cinderace's Libero, yap. He cannot click Calm Mind because I just 2-hit KO him. So he's clicking Flamethrower. We're going to go to Hamilton on the Flamethrower. And now, am I dead to Psychic? I don't think I am. I'm not. This thing has Berserk. So if it gets knocked below 50% health, it gets a boost to its damage. I'm going to click Extreme Speed. If I crit, I might knock him into Berserk range, and then I'm just dead to crit. So I need to crit, I need to high roll, and then he needs to crit. If that happens, I lose Arcanine here. So just don't crit. Please don't crit. Nice. Oh. So I would have been dead if I got the high roll. If I got the high roll crit. So now it's clicking either Hyper Voice or Psychic. We out here. What up? Hydreigon's gonna finish the job here. But if Hydreigon comes in on a Hyper Voice, it's a little bit scary. So I'm gonna go to Magnezone first. Does that work? Do I just lose if I go to Magnezone first? I think we're okay. What up? Psychic? Okay, that's good. Wait, you're actually putting hearts in the chat. I didn't know that was possible. Now it needs to be Flamethrower. We can go to Hydreigon on the Flamethrower, the Roaring Mid. This game only allows 10 characters, so I couldn't type in Roaring Moon. I forget if Imperium allows for more characters than that. And then you're just set to Draco Meteor, even in the misty terrain. If you Quick Claw crit me, then I'm a little bit scared. No Quick Claws here. Later, Gator. Okay. And we're in a really good spot for the Muck in the back. So Muck is last, which is good, so that Muck cannot explode. You kill me with gunk shot, yeah? Yeah, you definitely do. Do I have an item? I don't have an item. So you're clicking gunk shot. We're just going to U-turn out into Magnezone. You got 12 whole characters. Holy smokes. And now you're clicking a dark type move. So we can just go to Hydreigon. This thing does have Pursuit, so I need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, we're fine. What does Magnezone do with... Yeah, Magnezone does not do a lot. Okay. So we have Granbull and Hydreigon and Magnezone all to kind of deal with this guy. Like, that's the damage he's doing. How many gunk shots does he have, just for fun? Let me find out. He has 8 gunk shots, so we can do this 8 different times. We're in very, very good shape. And we can do it again. And Magnezone can just finish the job from here. He's dead to 2 Thunderbolts. He can't do anything. I don't even have an item. Yeah, it's over. Okay. The next fight I don't fully have planned, because the next fight is... it's not a hard fight, it's just kind of a weird fight. And then things start to get really, 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 really hard. Okay. That Cinderace was very challenging. I'm very glad that the Sticky Barb worked so well there. He holds 2 free. Yeah, that was good. That's the main purpose, is against things with acrobatics like that. Just giving them an item anyway. It's pretty good. Okay, there's one more normal grunt. And then things start to get very interesting. And I don't fully have a line mapped out for this normal grunt. Okay. So I think I said I want Hydreigon lead. This is a very, very strong lead. This guy's annoying because he has a Bright Powder. What up? He has a Bright Powder, so the normal way to deal with Bright Powder is to use a zoom lens. But if you're using a zoom lens, you have to be slower, and this thing is very, very, very slow. Only Slowking is slower, and Slowking doesn't do any damage. I think Hydreigon Lee is going to be just fine. Hydreigon kind of rips through this team. This is why I didn't really calc this fight. It just owns Slowking. It destroys Chandelure. It destroys Cacturne. And then it does not destroy Ninjask. So Ninjask, I need a plan. So I think I'm going to lead Hydreigon with a wide lens. And I'm going to hope I get this kill. And if I do, and then it's just straight up Ninjask. clicking leech life. I can't see profile pics. Oh, there's profile pics. What up, Michael? That's a good one. Okay. So on Ninjask, did I type up a line? I'm gonna docs my Google Docs. Let me do this. Grunt 4? Grunt 4 was forever ago. Okay, it's not going to be any of these. It's not going to be these either, right? These are my sets. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Yeah, wide lens Hydreigon's going to be just fine. I just need something for this Ninjask, which is what Hamilton is here for. I think I wanted Infernape for... do I have a poison type? I do have a poison type that could clear toxic spikes. Yeah, Muck kind of gives Slowking the business, huh? So Muck does really well into Slowking. You just resist all of Cacturn's moves. It's free real estate, and then Barrascuda just owns Chandelure. And we'll bring Golisopod for backup. So this Chandelure has Shadow Tag, so I do just need to build something that is a little protective against that. Would you rather click Toxic Spikes or Stealth Rock? Toxic Spikes is +8 or +9, and then Stealth Rock is +8 or +9. So Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rock is equally likely. It's free real estate. There's no longer any misty terrain. Wandering Spirit is only with contact moves, right? How's Wandering Spirit work? Yeah. Okay. What if I like go to Muck? Who would come in on Muck? I outspeed and outdamage you. You're simply faster than me. I outspeed and kill you. You are simply faster than me. So Muck would just bait in Chandelure. Whereas I would just bait in Ninjask clicking Leech Life. We go here on the leech life. Hamilton. Hamilton would always bait in Slowbro, Slow King, if that is your real name. And Hydreigon just deals with Slow King. Yeah. Muck just deals with Slow King, and Muck could clean up the toxic spikes on his way in. Muck would always bait Chandelure. Barraskeezy is dead to Stealth Rocks plus crit. So that's where Golisopod comes in. Golisopod is just dead to crit if there's Stealth Rocks up. Okay. Maybe I need to respect this Chandelure more than I think. Okay, Greninja. Greninja will be the counter to Chandelure. Yeah. This is just really easy. This is not a hard fight. So Hydreigon. Hamilton. Muck. Weezing. Golisopod, and I think Greninja is the missing piece for Chandelure. You need the wide lens. You're going to bait in Ninjask, who Hamilton could deal with. Hamilton will never bait in Chandelure. It'll always bait in Slowking. So Hamilton can just have a Citrus Berry. Muck versus Slowking. Muck needs a Shed Shell because he's going to get Shadow Tagged. And then it's going to be you versus Muck. You're clicking Flamethrower or Substitute or something. We're going to go to Mystic Water Greninja. And then Weezing versus Cacturn. The Citrus Berry sounds amazing. And then you can just have a Citrus Berry. Oops. Okay. So this is Grunt. This is the last Grunt before the Grunts get very, 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 very hard. This is the last Grunt that fights you on equal footing. There's no need to pre-damage, right? I don't think there's any reason to pre-damage. Okay. There is a shadow tag Chandelure in the back, so we gotta be a little careful. This Runerigus has a bright powder. We're just gonna click Dark Pulse. We hit. This might just kill, it might not kill, it might flinch. It kills. This should be Ninjask coming in. Now, Ninjask cannot click Swords Dance because I just kill him. He can't click Protect because AI doesn't like to click Protect on turn 1. So we just go hard Arcanine. Not having any hazards on the field is incredible. This guy can never click Swords Dance because I just kill him. He can click Protect though. In fact, he can click Protect twice in a row if he really wants to. Okay, fine. This thing has a focus band. It just has a 10% chance of surviving this rock slide. Got him. This is going to bait in Slowking. Slowking needs to click Grass Knot. Run and Bun never swaps unless they are like encored into a move that does no damage or choice locked into a move that does no damage. That's like pretty much it. So that it makes planning easier, but also the teams are a lot harder. This thing is just dead to 2 Flare Blitzes. But I want Hydreigon to finish the job. Or Muck. Let's just have Muck. This is really easy from here because there's no hazards up. If there was Stealth Rock up, this would be a pretty tough little scenario I'm in. You're just dead to knockoff. You're not dead to knockoff, but it's going to do a fat chunk. You just can't do any damage back. With me being burned, will this be Cacturn next? That burn's actually a little dicey. It's not Cacturn. It will be Chandelure next. And I do have a Shed Shell for Chandelure's Shadow Tag. Because Chandelure is faster, that's why it's Chandelure next. Can Chandelure come in and then click Substitute? I think it can, but Greninja does not care. I am faster than this thing, I am faster than this thing. Even if I'm burned, you're cooked. And there should be Chandelure next. He can Protect twice in a row. Okay. There should be Chandelure next. I don't really care what Chandelure is clicking. It could technically be Substitute. I am burned. This thing does have Hex. It's either Flamethrower or it's Substitute. Greninja does not care. Ouch. You're just dead to Surf, and I'm just faster. I do have the Mystic Water. Yeah. And then this Cacturn has a Quick Claw. He's clicking Seed Bomb or Drain Punch, Seed Bomb or Drain Punch. You just can't touch Wheezing. This just kills 15 out of 16 times. Easy. Alright, enjoy your dinner. That is the last grunt where we're on equal footing. This room is called Hell Room. There is a permanent magma storm. And so I have 3 of the 5 fights planned out. That was 2 free. That was an easy one. There's 5 fights in permanent magma storm. I have 3 of the 5 fights planned. So we're gonna see how those go. We're in the same room. You also have Magma Leader Maxie next. Okay. So I don't know. That fight already happened. Once again, I'm gonna dox my Google Docs or whatever. I did this on my work computer, but I don't know if I transferred it to a Google Doc to do. You have the back-to-back next. Well, there you go. Oh god, okay, let me see if I have it on my work computer. I'm gonna try to get it on here. I could probably redo the line from memory because I remember the most important parts, but when there's permanent magma storm, you better be pretty precise. Okay, so I want to get all that onto a Google Doc. Okay. So in theory, there we go. Okay. So we are in permanent magma storm. The only way to swap out is by using a shed shell, which I have 2 of. By clicking U-turn or by being a ghost type. And my ghost types aren't very good. If you watch Peachow's video, he's running around with Dragapult, one of the best Pokemon in the game. I have Delmise and Driftblim. They are not cutting it, so okay, so I need Hamilton. I need Magnezone. I need Golisopod. I need Hydreigon to be pre-damaged just a touch. I need Kingdra. And I need to lead Ape. I don't think I need to lead Ape. Especially since Ape does not have a shed shell. That sounds foolish to lead Infernape. So Against Magnezone, you need to click Fake Out. We go to Golisopod on the Fake Out. We get him with the first impression, and we exit to Hydreigon. So Golisopod first impression does 40%. Hydreigon Draco Meteor does 70%. You're cooked. That's going to bait in Centiskorch. Clicking Leech Life. We U-turn to Hamilton. We Rock Slide, which baits in Toxapex. We swap to Barraskewda. We flip turn to Hydreigon if our defense is dropped. We U-turn to Magnezone. We Thunderbolt, we swap to Kingdra, and we win. I like it. Okay, so I need Hamilton. I need Golisopod. I need Hydreigon. I need Magnezone. I need Kingdra. And I need Barraskewda. Okay. You need the Shed Shell. So I have this fight planned, and then the next fight is not planned at all, which is unlucky. And then I need a Shed Shell on Magnezone. Okay. I need Golisopod to have a Silver Powder. I need Hydreigon to have a Dragon Fang. I need a pre-damage Hydreigon so that he's always dead to Leech Life. You can have a Citrus. And Barraskewda can also have a Citrus. Okay. I need Hydreigon when they've taken 2 ticks of Magma Storm to be at 180 health. Magma Storm does 1/8 of your health. Magma Storm does 32 damage. So 180 plus 32 plus 32 is 244. Okay. That's good. There's no other pre-damage that needs to happen. Golisopod needs to be toxic. In this game, you keep toxic poison between fights. So there is a difference between pre-poisoning with toxic and pre-poisoning with poison. So I need Golisopod to be toxic, which this thing could do. Easy. Okay. Let me double check that Golisopod will swap out when I want him to swap out. Golisopod's going to take a Fake Out. Even if Fake Out crits, he's never going to be below 50%. Yeah, we're good. So the second fight in Permanent Magma Storm, I don't have fully mapped out yet. So the second fight, I'm going to have to sit down and plan for a little bit. But the first fight, we're ready. Yeah, we're so ready. Okay. Here we go. The first fight in Permanent Magma Storm. I freaking hate Permanent Magma Storm, but these fights were actually pretty fun to plan out. Okay. There is a maelstrom of fire. Holy smokes. So the goal of these trainers that I'm going up against is to waste my time as much as possible, so I take as much Magma Storm as possible. This guy leads with a fake out Pokemon to like waste my turn. This guy also has Sing, which is just atrocious. The next guy also has a fake out Pokemon. The next guy has like an Air Slash Jumpluff that just flinches you for forever. It's really bad. So he's clicking fake out. I'm just going to go into Golisopod. The gimmick of this fight is there's a Crobat in the back that knows Hurricane. And if Crobat clicks Hurricane, he's going to confuse you. You're going to lose your turns because you keep getting confused. It's just a mess. So that Crobat has a choice specs. So you want to trick the Crobat into clicking the right move. So for example, I could have let Infernape. Infernape just owns this guy with close combat. But then Crobat comes in, Crobat clicks Hurricane, he's choice specs locked into Hurricane. It's horrible. So we're trying to plan it out so that Crobat clicks a move that's not Hurricane. We're going to click First Impression. This Kangaskhan has Sing, that's why we're pre-poisoned, so we can't be put to sleep. So we're going to get a good chunk of damage, we're going to get attacked, we're going to swap out from that attack. This attack should always swap me out unless I'm not very good at planning. That looks like it'll always swap me out. We're going to go to Hydreigon, who will take the damage from Magma Storm. Let me just double check. So 258, I take 1/8 every turn. I'm going to be at 180 health, which is exactly what I want. 180 health is perfect. This should be Centiskorch second. Centiskorch sees that it kills me with Leech Life. So we're just going to U-turn back into Hamilton. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, but I don't think Hydreigon's going to come in again. This thing does have Protect. It could protect twice. Even if it does that, this is always going to be Toxapex next and never Crobat next. So he could protect one more time. He doesn't. This is Toxapex coming in. Toxapex is clicking liquidation. We're going to go to Barraskewda on the liquidation. Don't defense drop. Nice, we have it. Now it needs to click Venoshock or maybe Toxic. We're just going to flip turn out. If it got the defense drop, then it could have clicked Liquidation again. We would have gone to Hydreigon. The goal was to just bait a poison move into Magnezone. So it's either Toxic or it's Venoshock, which Magnezone can obviously deal with. And now Magnezone just wins with Thunderbolt. This might not kill, but his liquidation does very little damage. And then Crobat is coming in. It's not clicking Hurricane, I'll tell you what. It's clicking Heat Wave, which I have a Kingdra that can just deal with the Heat Wave. .84 health. This can only be Heat Wave, which always kills. Magma is going okay. We are, this is the first fight in Permanent Magma Storm. There's 5 fights in Permanent Magma Storm. I have 3 of them planned out. So this guy is stuck clicking Heat Wave. Kingdra could take Heat Waves for forever. We just click Ice Beam twice. That's 1 fight down. The next fight I do not have planned out, so it might take me a while before I start the next fight. I have the 2 fights after that planned out, but the next fight, not so much. The next fight's pretty tough. Enjoy your evening, Iriv. Thanks for stopping by. 1 down. No, these fights are pretty gnarly. Yeah. The next fight I got so upset at planning that I started playing the fight after that, which is a lot easier. The next fight is very, very tricky. Okay. So this fight probably won't happen for a while, I'll just be fully honest. This fight... So there's a few things happening. Something that I just thought of. This fight features a Jumpluff that only clicks Air Slash. And so it obviously, again, the goal of these trainers is to waste your time so that you just die to the Magma Storm. So this thing has Substitute and Spore and Leech Seed and Air Slash. I need to go to level 80 for a future fight. Yeah, this Jumpluff is atrocious, so I just need to plan something out. Okay, here we go. So the plan was to do the same thing as last time. Have Kingdra with a shed shell, or something with a shed shell. I guess it can't be Kingdra, because Kingdra would just bait a play rough, which would be horrible. Can Granbull do it? And then we do the same setup. So we lead Granbull. He has to click Fake Out. We go to Golisopod on the Fake Out. It seems okay. Maybe not. But the idea was, so we silver powder first impression. Boom. He makes me emergency exit to Barraskewda, who kills with liquidation. That baits in Turtonator. We flip turn to Granbull on the Turtonator, which baits in this Licky with only Explosion. We go to Drifblim on the Explosion. Which probably baits an Incineroar. It's so, ah, man. That's what I'm, yeah, it's rough. It's gonna bait an Incineroar knockoff, and then I just don't have a good switch in for Incineroar knockoff. It's gonna be Hydreigon. That works. Okay. You need to click Overheat. We go to Kingdra on the Overheat. And then we just try to Ice Beam Jumpluff. The problem is Drifblim could just lose this. Like, I want to go Drifblim with the Acrobatics boost. Maybe I just go Drifblim with a Chesto Berry, huh? Is there a better move Drifblim can learn? Drifblim can in fact learn Icy Wind. That seems pretty good. Seems okay. I don't think I could like pre-toxic Drifblim because this takes a while. This matchup is going to be very tricky. I need Drifblim for the Tabitha fight later. Can we afford to go? Can I afford to go Chesto Kingdra? I think I can. I think I can. So we lead Granbull. You need to click Fake Out. We swap to Golisopod. So the scariest thing, Golisopod needs a silver powder. The scariest thing is if I don't get knocked into emergency exit range. So let's make sure I get hit in the emergency exit after this Darkest Lariat. So I need to be at 67%, which means I need to be at 85%. If I go 85% on the Fake Out, I'm as low as like 57, and then none of these crits kill me. Correctamundo. Okay. So 85. Yeah. Pre-damage to 85%. Okay. So I swapped a Golisopod on the Fake Out. I click First Impression as he emergency exits me to Bereskeezy. So Bereskeezy is at 87%. I click Liquidation. Bereskeezy is at 75%. That's going to bait in Turtonator, clicking Draco Meteor. I flip turn into Granbull, and I eject. I reject that. I eject Turtonator out because it has an eject pack. And Licky Licky is faster. Incineroar gets smoked. and Jumpluff gets smoked. So it's Licky Licky. We swap to Drifblim. That's going to bait in Incineroar. We swap to Hydreigon. We drop a Draco. We U-turn out. So Barraskewzy was at 75% from earlier. Oh, if Blaze Kick max roll crits, I just lose, huh? What's the odds of Blaze Kick burning? A 10% chance and a higher chance for a critical hit? Are you kidding me? He needs a max roll crit burn. That doesn't happen in my house. We're gonna be okay. Where's my phone for a calculator? There it is. So Barraskewzy takes 1/8 damage every turn. He takes 23 damage. He's at 145 health. He's really at 122 health. So how many crit burns kill me? It's only two rolls of crit and burn kill me. I'm fine risking that. That's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. We flip turn to Granbull. Granbull's now at 75%. Granbull at 75%. It's going to be Turtonator, who slow kills me. We swap into Kingdra. Oh, I can't go Chestoberry Kingdra, because then if I'm stuck here, Jumpluff can just eat my heart out. Oh man, this Jumpluff is gonna rip my soul out. Maybe I do pre-burn. Swap to Kingdra. Kingdra is anywhere from 76 to 86. But of course there's also Magma Storm, so I'm anywhere from 64 to 74. I Dragon Pulse. I'm anywhere from 52 to 62. Is he more likely to Leech Seed or Spore or what? What's Substitute AI? Drifblim's just going to be put to sleep. It's so scary. I think I need to go Chesto Drifblim. Chesto or Citrus, it's so scary, man. We try to Ice Beam, which might win. Icy Wind is reteachable, right? I should get Icy Wind going just for this. Icy Wind is reteachable, okay. So I think we're going to do that. So we need Granbull. We need Golisopod to be pre-damaged a little bit. He's going to pre-damage into Itemless Barraskewzy. We need Hydreigon. We need Kingdra. And we need Drifblim. I want Drifblim to have Icy Wind. Kingdra can learn it too. Hurricane is technically reteachable. I think. Let me double check. Might as well double check. I will never click defog on Drifblim. So that I definitely want to do. And then Hurricane's teachable right here. Yeah. Okay. So one more Icy Wind TM. Is it that? Wait. No. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom. I need Barraskewda to be at 85%. I need -1 Fake Out plus Darkest Lariat to get me into emergency exit range. So let's find the lowest damage where that happens. I want to be at 114 health. So 114 plus 43. I want 85 damage to put me at 114 health, which is 199 health, which should be 85%. Yeah. $157, Yes. Okay. So 180, 199 health. This jump bluff can rip my soul out, man. I'm going to use the restroom. So Grand Bull needs the shed shell. Galissapod needs a silver powder. Bereskeezy needs to be itemless because of knockoff stuff. Hydreigon needs to be itemless because of knockoff stuff. You need a shed shell. And I think a citrus is the best, but it's hard. It's hard to say if citrus or if Chesto would get me more mileage. He's more likely to... He's only 20%. I think citrus just gets me further. I can lose something to this jump bluff for sure. I'm going to go to the restroom before I do this fight. I think I could just straight up lose to this jump bluff, which is really funny. Because I do not have an Electrode. Electrode's easy. Electrode is faster than jump bluff. Electrode just owns it. I'll be right back. My dog really wants to play. This might be the last. I think I want to burn Kingdra. I think burned Kingdra has higher odds of winning for sure. Is my mic unmuted? My mic is unmuted. Okay. I think Burned Kingdra has a higher chance of winning. I do not think Burned Driftblim has a higher chance of winning. Okay. Okay, there are risks here. I could lose to this guy for sure. Fwahahaha. Okay, so once again, this thing is going to click Fake Out. We just go into Golisopod on the Fake Out. This will never activate Emergency Exit. Now it's clicking either Darkest Lariat or Play Rough, and both of those will force me to emergency exit out. And we go to Baraskeezy. Now, the reason why this fight is hard is this Grimmsnarl has Scary Face. So I'm going to click Liquidation. This Grimmsnarl can Scary Face, which lowers my speed, which might screw with the switch-in order. I had to go itemless because of that. If I had an item, if this Grimmsnarl Scary Faced, this would bait in Incineroar next, because Incineroar would see a knockoff kill. But because I'm no item, Incineroar sees no kill, it's going to be Turtonator next. He did not Scary Face, that's fine, it's still Turtonator next. Turtonator sees that he kills me with Draco Meteor. Ooh. This Turtonator is clicking Draco Meteor. This thing has Protect, I think. What do you have? You do have Protect. You always kill me, though. You always kill me, so you can never click Protect. That gives me the time to flip turn out. I'm going to flip turn out into my Intimidate guy, which is going to make him swap out with the Eject Pack. This guy has no good swapping, so he's going to throw in Licky Licky, who's the first thing that's faster than me. This Licky Licky only has one move, and that one move is Explosion. Yeah, AI does not like to click Protect on turn 1. And now, because I have an item, this is going to be Incineroar. Incineroar sees that it kills me with Knockoff. I think Protect gets a buff if I'm affected by Magma Storm, so I just wanted to make sure that it did in fact kill me. Incineroar here needs to click knockoff because I have an item. This Incineroar has an Assault Vest. We're going to go to Hydreigon on the knockoff. Hydreigon just takes no damage from this guy. Blaze Kick technically does do more damage. We're going to drop a Draco on him. I would love to crit this Draco Meteor. Okay. Okay. I don't need Hydreigon the rest of the fight. Am I dead to crit plus burn plus Magma Storm? I certainly am. I'm just dead to crit, right? I'm just dead to crit, so we're going to U-turn out. I'd love to crit this U-turn. Okay. If this burns Barraskewda, we're in trouble. Barraskewda is dead to max roll crit burn. That's just life. Sometimes you're dead to max roll crit burn. Okay. No burn is incredible. Now you're just dead to flip turn. I think we go to Granbull. I intimidate there, huh? That's not supposed to happen. Does that screw up my Tabitha line? I don't think that screws up my Tabitha line. I'm definitely not supposed to intimidate him there, but that's okay. This thing is clicking Overheat or it's clicking Protect. We just go to Kingdra. Run and Bug, baby. Okay. Here we go. We hear dead a Dragon Pulse. Okay, he can... Wait, he kill... Oh, he doesn't kill me because he just lowered his stats. Oh, you punk. That's fine. Okay, then I'm way lower health than I thought. Yeah, I'm just straight up dead to crit. Okay, so burning was maybe a bad idea. Okay, so let me read. So he can't put me to sleep, obviously. It has a 40% chance to click substitute. It doesn't show leech seed AI. So it's slightly more likely to attack than it is to click substitute or leech seed. If I go to Grand Bowl and it clicks substitute, I think I can go to Grand Bowl. Does Grand Bowl do enough to break substitute? By a lot. Grand Bowl could also scary face. Please attack. You're likely to attack. I need Grand Bowl alive for Tabitha later. Okay. I think he's slightly more likely to click Spore here now. I am again just dead to crit. That's so scary, man. I think we just go Drifblim. I don't have any good swaps. He's clicking literally anything. Okay. That's not citrus! No, I need citrus. I'm just dead to... Ah, shit. This is really bad. If he clicks Spore here... Which... Yeah. I need to wake up. Okay. Am I just dead to... I'm just dead to Air Slash. Oh, shit. Okay. I was supposed to level up Drifblim to level 80. There's nothing else to do. I now have Unburden. I'm now faster. I think I'm dead to every single Air Slash. I definitely just click Acrobatics. Acrobatics has a chance to kill. That's not a kill, because my Drifblim has shit attack. Why'd I speed up? Like, I need to... I mean, there's nothing I could do from this point. I could bring the boom, but I need the boom for Tabitha later. Acro doesn't kill. If I'm dead, then First Impression just kills, so it's no sweat. I think he could click Spore here, I'm pretty sure. Just click Spore. Ah! Okay. Now he's clicking Air Slash again. He's faster than everything. I need Drifblim for later. He has to click Air Slash. I think this is Sack Kingdra. Does Gliscopod First Impression even kill? He's gonna get like leftovers here. Yeah, Gliscopod First Impression definitely kills. So this is Sack Kingdra and then kill with First Impression. So would Chesto have been better? It's hard to say. Maybe the swap to Grand Bowl is no good. Thanks for playing, Kingdra. You were really, really, really good, and I'm sorry. Okay. I don't need Kingdra for the next 2 fights. However, I might have needed Kingdra for Big Maxie. Having something that 4 times resisted fire type attacks was pretty good. That's so many deaths, man. That's so annoying. The thing that made that so scary was I needed Driftblim to take a explosion. So I couldn't like activate Unburden early. I had to maybe Chestoberry was just better. I don't know. Okay. Run 15 should go cleaner than that. Goodbye, Kingdra. That's so bad. Because I'm already gonna lose like 4 things to Maxie, so the bear is definitely not guts. We are unnerved. The enemy gamer is way too scared to eat its berries. Fuck. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Shed Shell Hammy, Shed Shell Staraptor. Pre-damage Golisopod. Okay. We Flare Blitz, we Extreme Speed. We Rock Slide. We swap to Hydreigon. We U-turn. We swap to Hydreigon, we U-turn. That baits in Carnivine. We swap to Golisopod, who's going to eject to Staraptor. We Brave Bird, and then we swap to Magnezone. Okay. I have to pre-damage Golisopod so that itemless Golisopod ejects from knockoff. That is 141 health. So I need Hamilton. That was the first death of Magma Hideout. We'll take it, but that's still really bad. I need Golisopod. I need Staraptor. I need Magnezone. I need Drifblim, and I need Hydreigon. And I need a pre-damaged Golisopod. So the Carnivine knockoff which is 39 damage, swaps me out. That's 153 health. Okay. You need my Shed Shell. Golisopod needs some kind of item. We'll give him a citrus. Staraptor needs my other Shed Shell. Magnezone needs my zoom lens. Drifblim needs some kind of item. And Hydreigon can just have a citrus. It should be a good one. I'm very upset about losing Kingdra, but that's life. Okay, this Galvantula is going to set up its sticky webs, and that's totally fine. We're just going to click Flare Blitz. Now the thing that's wild is Hamilton here is really good speed, really good attack. He's faster than everything this guy has in the back, and he just kills everything this guy has in the back. So when I click extreme speed, this guy's going to panic, and he's just going to send in the thing that's next in line, which is Magmortar. Now, Magmortar is just dead to Rock Slide, so that's easy. And again, I'm faster than everything, I kill everything. He's just going to send the next thing in line, which is Ursaring. The problem is I don't always kill Ursaring. Ursaring is clicking Earthquake right now. We just go to Hydreigon. Now there's a bug, so this Ursaring has Protect. It can't click it. AI doesn't like to click Protect when it's statused. But there's a bug where this toxic does way more damage than it should. So right now, Ursaring is clicking Facade. I am faster. And we're just going to go into Drifblim. And he's going to take a lot of damage from this toxic poison. Now we swap back. He can only click Crunch. We're just going to swap back. We're going to U-turn one more time, and he should be just dead to the toxic poison after this. This should bring in Carnivine. Carnivine sees that it kills me with knockoff. I was supposed to pre-damage. This is either knockoff or it's sleep powder. I was supposed to pre-damage Drifblim here. Ah, shit. If it's sleep powders on Golisopod, then Golisopod's just dead to crit. Oh god. Oh man. Yeah, sleep powder as I swap to Golisopod is disastrous, but knockoff if I swap to anything else it's pretty bad too. He's more likely to attack than he is to sleep powder. I mean, I just didn't read my notes, so I deserve to lose. Just click knockoff, please. Nice, okay, cool. Holy smokes. Staraptor gets the kill now. And then Arbok into Staraptor is always clicking Gunk Shot. And we just win from here. Okay. Let's double check my Tabitha pre-damage, eh? This thing's just dead to 2 shockwaves. It really can't do a whole lot of damage to me. Did I go zoom lens? I did. So I can click Thunderbolt here. I guess Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon's better. If I crit, I just kill. If I don't crit, he's just dead. It is GG from here. I'm bummed I misread my notes again. Okay. 1 death to Magma Grunts. That's not bad. Alright, and then Big Tabitha. Just for fun, this doesn't affect Tabitha at all. Route 123 I have delayed. We're doing one more fight, I think. I have one more fight planned. 123 is a guaranteed melodic, which might be good. Or if I fish, it's probably a Zoomerl, which sounds okay. Alright, Big Tabitha. Did I not write down my Tabitha notes? I maybe didn't write down my Tabitha notes, so I'll probably be like 10 minutes before I fight Big Tabitha. But it's a pretty easy line. It's Baraskizi flip turn into Kangaskhan. So Shed, Shell, Kanga. I think it's Mystic Water Skeezy. Let's turn my computer sound down a little bit. Turn 1 is flip turn, turn 2 is sucker. Kangaskhan will be at 75% health, which is always Hitmonlee low kick. We swap to Drifblim, who I want to make level 80. And I want to activate Unburden. Who's at 87%. Turn 4, I want to acro. I'm at 75%. And then turn 5, I want to boom. Yeah. And then I need Golisopod, I need Granbull, and I need something that beats Snorlax in the end game, which is Monkey. Okay. I need you, I need you, I need you. I need you, I need you, and I need Big Kangaskhan. I need a pre-damage Drifblim a little bit. From Magma Storm, Drifblim takes 42 damage. I want to be dead to every single roll of Air Slash, which means 310 health. Okay. Barraskewda. I want to be dead to every single roll of Shadow Ball, which means 187 health. Golisopod. So once I boom, I go to Baraskizi. Who's at 98%. Baraskisi baits in Victini. We flip turn to Granbull. Granbull's at 87%. We play rough. Granbull's at 75% plus whatever damage Absol does. Which means I'm anywhere from 32 to 54, which is Victini. Probably Psychic or V-Create. So we pre-damage Golisopod to 86%. To 201 health. Yeah. Okay. So Golisopod needs to be at 201 health. Okay. Driftblim needs to activate Unburden, so I'm going to freeze him, and I'm going to give him an Aspir Berry. Infernape versus Snorlax needs a black belt. You both need shed shells. I think this is it. I think we're ready. I'll post it on the Discord. This should only be, what level are you? You're level 79. I'm going to use a rare candy on you. Where are my rare candies? I hope I'm not out. If I'm out, then I guess it won't be a rare candy. Oop, 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 I'm hearing myself, sorry. Okay. Sound's working, sound's working, okay. So there's a rare candy I never picked up on Mount Pyre, so I'm really have more rare candies than it looks like. So this is Driftblim 80 for Tabitha Mega Range. All right. This is for sure the last fight. I have nothing planned for Maxie, and in fact, Maxie seems Maxie looks pretty horrific right now. I'll just be honest. It looks like a sack 4, sack 5, which I cannot afford to do. So this run might just lose to Maxie. It might lose to Tabitha. I think there are risks involved. Where's Big Man? There's Big Man. Mystic Water. Mystic Water is correct. Mystic Water is correct. Citrus is correct. Pre-frozen Aspir. Black Belt. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty proud of this strategy. I think it's going to work pretty well. I hope. There is a 15 out of 16 range. If I miss the 15 out of 16 range, Kangaskhan's going to die. And I'd rather have Kangaskhan die than one of my scales or one of my candies. Hee hee, hee hee hee. Here we go. We're using a candy for Big Tabitha here. Whoa. It traps my team, not his team. I wish it trapped his team. So we're pre-damaged by just a smidge, so that Blacephalon here always sees a kill on me with Shadow Ball. It has to click Shadow Ball. It could never click Explosion, for example. And I was watching Small Ant's Tabitha, and I feel like this opening is very similar to his Tabitha. And I was watching Pokemon Challenges as Tabitha, and my ending is kind of similar to his Tabitha. But linking it all together, that's all me, I hope. Now it's super likely to explode, but we just have Sucker Punch. And this should bait in Hitmonlee, who wants to click Low Kick. Hitmonlee can only click Low Kick. We're going to swap into Drifblim, who's pre-frozen with an Aspir Berry to activate its Unburden ability. Now you're just dead to Acrobatics. And I'm faster than Tabitha's whole team. So he's going to send in the first thing that's slower than me and kills me, which is Yanmega. Now that I'm here, I'm curious, could Drifblim have learned anything for this Yanmega? Do you learn some kind of rock move? You really don't. So, Yanmega's not dead to Acrobatics because my Drifblim is horrific. The one attack IV is horrible. Yanmega kills me with every single roll of Air Slash. That's not true. Because I candied, he does not kill me with every single roll of Air Slash. But he does kill me with 13 rolls of Air Slash, so that's pretty good. I think there's a chance he could protect right now. That would be very funny, because I'm clicking Explosion. If he protects right now, I just lose. And so that would be a funny way to lose. But he kills me most of the time. Nice. This kills him most of the time. Nice. Okay, cool. And we're going to throw in Bereskeezy. From here, it should be pretty riskless. That was a 15 out of 16 range to kill him. And since I hit that, Kangaskhan is going to live, in theory. This Victini has an eject pack, so if its stats gets lowered, it swaps out. We're going to make it lower its stats right here. By swapping into Granbull. Granbull makes it swap out. It's going to swap out. Nothing like wins the 1v1, so it's going to swap out to Absol because Absol is faster than me. And Granbull just deals with Mega Absol. He's just dead to play rough. He's going to click a move. I really don't want that move to crit. He's clicking either Close Combat or Sucker Punch or Night Slash or whatever. I really don't want to see a crit. That's the one that does the most damage. Ooh, okay, so Kangaskhan might be dead. We'll see. That's bad because now Victini sees a kill with all of its moves. If I didn't get crit, like this could be Energy Ball, right? This could absolutely be Energy Ball. Darn. So Golisopod is pre-damaged for most of Victini's moves, but if it's Energy Ball, then I don't swap out. And then I just get smoked by Bolt Strike. What an unlucky crit. So it's completely random move Victini. I think we just go to Kangaskhan on that. And Kangaskhan probably dies. If Kangaskhan doesn't die, then maybe we could steer the course here. I'd rather lose Kangaskhan than Granbull. Kangaskhan and Kecleon do pretty similar things. Energy Ball? Okay. It's totally random move again. So I can't afford to swap. I take 32 from Magma Storm, so I can afford to click Fake Out into Sucker Punch. I live 2 turns. Fake Out into Sucker Punch. Has a chance to kill. It's not very likely. Crit? It doesn't look very good. Come on, Kangaskhan. You can save yourself here. Oh, come on! Alright, that's fine. And then you're just dead to flip turn, and then Infernape wins against the Snorlax in the back. Damn it. There's no reason to fake out. There's no reason to not fake out. I have a black belt. You're just dead to close combat. So that was Absol critting. Could I have afforded to put a life orb on Barraskewda? I think I could have put a life orb on Barraskewda. Okay, that's for sure the last fight because I have literally nothing planned for Maxie. I just lose to Maxie. Like it's really, 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 really bad. So, that might be the end of my run. That's 23 deaths before Maxie, and Maxie's gonna kill like 4 Pokemon for sure. Maxie is just straight up an unfair fight. Maxie is a disgusting fight. So there was someone's fun fact where they're like, yeah, I had 10 deaths at Flannery Split. This run has 13 deaths at Flannery Split, but it just keeps bleeding. These 2 deaths were so sad. Okay. I'm gonna figure out a Maxie line, I guess. And the thing that's gnarly, where's my trainer sheet? So my reward for beating Maxie is not a new Pokemon, not a new encounter, but instead Aqua Hideout, which has 9 more incredibly hard boss fights. Look at these teams, man. Magma Hideout, there were some Joe Schmoes with 4 Pokemon. There's only one guy with 4 Pokemon here. And it's a Dragon Dancing Gyarados. Oh boy. So if I can find something for Maxie, which is a pretty big if. I have something for Groudon, I have something for Tangrowth, and then I just get smacked by the rest of his team. Weezing does pretty well into Garchomp, but then it's like, it's just horrific. First impression probably doesn't do anything, yeah. So this is where the gems are gonna come into play. Perhaps. So, okay. That's enough out of me. See ya.